My name is Nishita Muralidharan. I am a licensed clinical psychologist. I was working as a clinical psychologist in Mindzone for 6 months. So currently I am working on my own, doing online therapy sessions. So I basically have this hearing difficulty, due to which I face lot of problems. So this I do wear hearing aid, and I started wearing my hearing aid in 2015 when during my master's. So that time also I had patients where I had to handle. When that time I had to tell the patient that I have hearing problem beforehand, and I used the same thing in MPhil. So my MPhil experience altogether has been a roller coaster ride, where it was consisting of mix of emotions, experiences, and performance. So during my MPhil course, I usually told my patients that I have hearing problem beforehand itself. Despite that, I had to ask them to repeat during the sessions, and it since I wore this hearing aid, it actually facilitated me in communicating better with patients and helping patients with their problems. Despite all these things, I didn't give up on the MPhil course, because I wanted to pursue my MPhil. So successfully, I was able to complete my MPhil course because with determination I had, and the professors and the support from HOD and the professors. So these professors were helpful, because during the interview of my MPhil course, I told them that I have hearing problems, so they did accept. But there was, since due to difficulty, I had tend to missed out on many issues, many things that were communicated by the professors. So if anything has to be facilitated in terms of better life or better environment for the students with MPhil, then I think proper support system should be there from professors as well as the batchmates. Although even if they are informed that the person is having hearing difficulty, sometimes it gives a lot of time to accept. So possibly better support system where professors and batchmates are accepting them. So after post MPhil, I do face difficulty even now, because I'm working as a clinical psychologist for 3 years now, and I continue to wear hearing aid, and I continue to tell them beforehand itself that I have hearing problem. But still, I face difficulty when it comes to listening to their problem fully, because it requires attention and proper concentration. So at times I do miss out. So wherever I miss out, I ask them to repeat. So during my first interview, as I said, I was working in Mindzone. So my interview went well, and I didn't have communication issue per se, because I told when I informed them also that I have hearing issue. So there at workplace, people were more adjusting than the university, and they were communicating in a manner that would actually help me understand. And I had a support system in the workplace, and communication was not a problem there. And patients also was not a big communicating with patients and helping them in therapy was not an issue. In fact, when I received a feedback from one of the patients, they told me that my therapy was effective on them, and I helped them to think in a manner that would help them deal with the problem. So this was a good experience. Despite hearing problem, I didn't give up, and for anything to succeed, determination and support from surrounding is really important. So determination, on the whole, my intrinsic motivation helped me in becoming a successful clinical psychologist. My only advice to people with disability would be to not to give up just because of their disability. The only way to do that is to accept that they have a problem, irrespective of what others think, and facilitate that, use that as a stepping stone to develop yourself as an individual, and how that would help you in how to make yourself better. Because any difficulty shouldn't be a barrier or an obstacle to succeed in life. So never give up on what you're doing. Continue to have the determination and try to find a support system. If not two, if not a group of people, at least one person would definitely be there to understand you. Like I had support from my parents and my rest of my family members. And try not to give up is all the only thing.